So I have been doing some serging because this fabric actually frays a little bit more than, yeah, it should do. And ideally I was going to do more professional finishes as opposed to doing the serging. So yeah, and also have to be very, very tentative with my friend's serger because she has lent that to me, and although it is very problematic, and I think that's probably why she lent it to me, because it got to the point where she was like, I am going to toss this into the trash. I was like, okay. Anyhow, so yes, it kind of made its way to me, and because I do not have a serger anymore, because a whole bunch of time ago I actually sold it to my friend, because at that time it's like, yeah, I got to sell something with some sort of substance to get a few bits of dollars, because it was either go hungry or sell the serger. So yeah, I had to sell the serger. So I actually had no serger for a whole bunch of time, and yeah, so I'm very grateful to my friend for lending me a cranky one. So yeah, very tentatively serging with that one, and as you can see they're all laid out here, and the colour is kind of, yeah, almost kind of the bottle green. It is showing up a little bit lighter, and with me being a bit of a perfectionist, because I kind of did a little bit of fitting, because I did some basting stitches, and with the gathers in the sleeve cap and everything, that I have currently actually taken them out, and yeah, it just kind of was not sitting properly in my kind of sort of estimation. So yeah, I kind of just took everything apart and kind of just made a few more tweaks. Yeah, so that's kind of where I am at right now. Again, just now going through, oh yeah, also, yeah, issues with my sewing machine. Now my sewing machine is a vintage Frista Russman. For those of you who watch my channel regularly know that, and I did do a video a whole bunch of time ago just kind of showcasing the actual machine. Anyhow, yeah, that has been playing up for a whole bunch of time, and because that is so expensive, and yes, I know I could put what bit of disposable income that I have to one side and put the money to that. Because I had other things and personal issues and stuff going on, I did not want to put the money to the machine, and also I do have a friend that kind of helps out with that, so it was like, nah. So I don't know why, it just, or this, my machine just does not like this fabric. I have no idea, but it was not sewing, and I have cleaned it out. I always look after everything, you guys know that, but I did do an extra clean and change the needle, even though none of that needed, you know, being done, and yeah, for whatever reason it's just still being a little bit janky. I don't know, and I am not going to pass that machine on. I am going to keep that machine forever and ever and ever until either that goes to Rainbow Bridge or me. So that is where I am at with all that. So yeah, I'm just crossing fingers and crossing everything that I kind of get this project finished. And then on top of all that, it just, oh, I've been commenting on a whole bunch of videos, and I was just figuring something out, and a couple of people had said something to me as well, and I was kind of getting my investigative head on, and it transpires that none of my comments have been showing up on people's channels, and all those comments, and I just feel like, why? I know, like, everybody hates me and everything, with a few exceptions of one or two people. It was like the techie gremlins also despise and hate me as well. So yeah, I got Buckley's chance really of kind of having anything kind of go correct. So why do I bother? Yeah. So I look at this project and I think, really, should I just put my hard yakka into this? Because I know it's not going to come out. I kind of have all these great ideas, and no, they're not great ideas. I should just say I have these ideas, period. And then they kind of all go wrong. I know you guys would be really sweet and say, oh, you know, we all kind of get days like this. It's not, and it's a lot more serious, and for those that know me know that. And yeah, I think today is just kind of just refreshing and reevaluating in my head that I think my number is up. I think Yeah, I just call it quids, I think. Anyhow, I will persevere with this project and a few other things and just see where that takes me. Righto, so the sleeve has now been gathered and pinned into place in the arm side, and I like to put my pins both way and kind of double weave them through the fabric. If you have fabric whatever thickness and it's really slippery, and or the fabric may not feel slippery to the fingers touch, however it's slippery to the pins, if you kind of double weave them and also put them at opposite angles like it kind of depicts there, it actually helps to keep the pins in so they just simply do not fall out, or at least fall out as quickly. Also, the other tip as well is if you kind of moisten your pins, I do not recommend putting pins in your mouth, however just dab a little bit of saliva on your fingers and then run the moistness over the pin and then insert the pins into fabric. That also helps keep the pins in and less likely to slip out. Righto, so you see where those two pins are. They're just probably about 2 inches, and I have ran out of black thread, which okay, no big deal. Just go and get some more from my, thread collection, and I have all the colours but not deep dark bottle green or black. However, because I am somebody that does not like wasting anything, I like to keep every little thread possible, so I am going to use this little tiny bit of thread here, which I'll have more than enough just to do that little part there. I do have another one of these which pretty much equally has the same amount of thread left, and I cannot believe that I just do not have any more black thread left, because I always have black thread. But even in my little venture that never really took off, I gave a lot of stuff away, and I do not even have one black spool of thread there. I have other colours, but I kind of need black and or deep bottle green. Yeah, so that's really frustrating, and yeah, a lot of improvisation is now going to have to go on. So any stitching on the outside, I'm going to have to pull together what little bit of black thread I have and or deep green of some sort to be able to continue. Worst case scenario, I just use some of the darker colours for the regular steam. I cannot even talk. You guys know that already. Seams, even. Because obviously you will not be able to see those anyhow, because they're going to be integrated into the main regular seams. And when I do the finishing, it will all be hidden anyway. Oh, it's just so frustrating. Yeah,